Investopedia.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll be signing up for that today.
Yay, I already signed up.
You have?
Remember last time I still had that account and I got 6 million
Yeah.
on that
I've been
account.
signing up to the game.
No. Are
There's a new
you
stock game.
organizing the game or
Yes.
is
I'm organizing the game.
how
Can
many
we create
members
an
are there?
Investopedia account today too?
Yeah, but don't worry. You'll be making one today. But first, we'll be testing out our strategies as well. So does anybody have a stock strategy that they would like to share? Shosha?
I mean, it's pretty simple, like observe the stock and then like use the trend that you suggested. And if it's going to go up, but it's still down, buy it and like observe it later. So to find like the trend, if it's going to go up or down. So if it's going to go down, sell it immediately. If it's going to go up, well, we'll just keep it.
Mm-hmm. But overnight, one thing for you to remember is that overnight a stock's value could go down. If say if they say the company owner says like does something bad, gets arrested. Like I think when Subway had their president arrested, their stock dropped by, I don't remember how much, but it did drop. So it's not possible for you to always sell a stock immediately. There's a little thing called slippage, which is basically before you can basically think of it like this. The stock's going down, and before you can sell it, it goes down a bit more. So you sell it at the lower price. So those are also a couple of things to think about. So can anybody give me a stock and we can use Shosha's plan to analyze it?
VCX.
Which one?
VCX. Oil company.
This?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Here. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to look up the, wait. How do you spell it?
Pretty sure it's like VC. It might be CVX.
CVX. Yep, Chevron.
Like the oil company.
Yes. So basically the way I'm going to run this is I'm going to drag the chart a little bit backwards so you guys can try to guess what's going to happen next.
It dropped when we're thinking it will go up.
So here, let's start here. The beginning of this year. So say the chart looks like this. Shosha, could you give us a little bit of advice on how we are to approach this stock? You're muted if you're talking.
It looks sort of like this is an interesting one. Wait, could I annotate?
Yeah, of course. Let me just.
Because it looks like there's a double, whatever it's called.
There it is.
Wait. So there's this thing.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like one of those. I don't know what it's
Chevron's seem pretty good these days.
We're not looking at these days right now, though. I mean, it could go up, it could go down.
This is Chevron.
It just went down, bro.
No, it's not. This is the graph of Chevron back in May of this year.
Oh, but if you
So-
look at December this year, it dropped by $2 in one night.
But but we're practicing so we can see what'll happen in the future.
I think Apple's a steady stock. Like at the first part of the market, like dropping, it didn't really drop any.
We can go take a look at that after. So, Trisha, what do you think will happen?
There's a bunch of like double tops, I think that's what they're called. And
Mhm.
like for example, this one here, and a double top means it's gonna drop.
So is that your prediction?
Yes.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
When do you think it'll drop and how many months?
See, it dropped.
It did drop. Indeed, it did. So I'll move it a bit more to the right. I'll clear annotations for now. And how about now? Wait, I'll move it a bit more.
Interesting. I'm not really sure what happens if there's like 3 dips, but like assuming it's just a double dip, I assume it's gonna go up.
Hold on, let me just check to see if you're right. Okay, so it did go up in the long run. It went down for a bit though, for about half a month. So now it's December. And one final look-see at this stock. Also, if you're wondering what these bands are, they're called Bollinger Bands, and I do not know how they work. But I do know that whenever they squeeze, a big market movement is going to happen.
I think they're gonna go down since the line started to squeeze.
It could also go up. I mean, right here you saw it goes up. Right here you saw it goes down.
It already went down a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
It went down like yesterday. No, like the day before yesterday, I checked my option stock and I lost so much money because I bought 2,000 stocks of it, 2,000 options of it, and I sold it back.
Mm.
There's a cup and handle here, but there's already an up. The rise is already there, so.
Mhm. It's a very good observation. We call this an overextended stock. So right here, overextended, because we
Is that like a cup and handle?
You could say it, but the cup and handle is supposed to go a bit like this.
What about that?
That looks like a cup and handle, but it's already gone up. So
Then how do we know this is that a cup and handle then?
yes, it is, because that could be, but this is definitely a cup and handle, this one. And so we can see it go up, and the buying range, let me tell you a bit about the buying range. So over here, this is the bar that you want to buy. And so you see the top of this bar. Why you want to buy it is because it coincides with the tops of these other bars. And the buying range is about 8%. That does not work for 8%. It's about 8% within this range. So you could buy here, and that's about as much as you could get. If you buy over here, you run the risk of having it go down. So it's holding steady for now, the stock, but
It dropped like, if you see over there, it dropped.
Dropped like $3 or something.
yeah, it dropped $2.
No, it dropped like $2, and I bought 2,200 stocks of it, and I dropped hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I sold it back because it was options.
I mean, if you could have held it for a bit longer. You could have.
I mean, but it was an option.
Mhm. Also, Alan, which stock did you say that we wanted to look at?
Apple, because it was like
Apple.
holding steady in the beginning of the market crash, sort of.
So let's take a look. So does anybody else want to help in looking at a stock or test out their strategy? Tim, is that you?
Yes,
Do you want to test it on Apple?
sure. Where's Apple? Let me find
Right
an apple
here.
to eat. Whoa.
This is around the beginning of this year.
There is like a kind of a, there's kind of like a cup and a handle.
Yeah, I can sort of see that cup and handle.
Yeah, it's kind of one, like if you make it like over there. Yeah, it's kind of a cup and handle.
So what do you think will happen?
Me, I
Yep.
think that this drop over here, I mean, iPhone has come out with like iPhone 13s, iPhone 12, 13s, and 14s. So it might be from their manufacturing. They need to spend a lot of money. But I think it'll go back up.
Okay, so you think so you do not want to invest in it right now, right?
Not right now, but maybe
wait?
later.
All right, let's see what happens. It did
Oh,
drop.
my.
It
And
dropped
now
it
you
went
get
up
to
with
take
it.
a look at this chart.
Can you show like, I think it's going up.
I think I see a cup and handle.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Just a little. I mean, one good rule is that the cup, I'll change colors here. Where is
That's
it? What's a
pink.
good color? That's a good color. So basically a cup you can see here, cup shape, handle. How much a stock's going to go up by is going to be about the same as the width, as the depth of the cup.
Oh,
Mhm.
It's still gonna rise to like over here.
no, I think
so?
it's already risen.
It has gone up.
See, it's already
But is
risen.
it gonna continue?
And that's like
going
the width of the height, I mean, the height of the cup.
I mean, the height of the cup plus, I mean, because say the cup goes from here all the way to there. So if we take that and then we double it, it'll be about here.
Wait, so when you see a cup and handle, it usually goes up, right?
Yes, usually 70% of the time.
Oh. But what if, like, when does it doesn't?
When is it doesn't? 30% of the time.
Whoa.
You can't really tell if it's going to be going up or down, but most of the time, 70% of the time, it will go up.
Can you like show more over there?
No, because today is July 14th, and you can't predict the future.
No, today is December
No.
30th.
You're looking at
2020.
Tim, you're looking at the stock chart as if it were July 14th. So now you try to
I'm
predict the
gonna
future.
look on
I
Or
feel
not
like
predict
look
the
at the
future.
actual chart.
That defeats the purpose of practicing your strategy, though.
I think it's gonna go up because you can see like a slight cup and handle over there.
My
Okay.
strategy is using options.
So now it did go up. It went up a lot. See,
I
at
told you
least
so.
as much. See, you said to use options, Tim.
Yes, I'm gonna use options.
It went up
always.
at. It went
There's
up
no
at least.
strategies in options.
Wait.
You just get an option and then you see if it goes up or down and you sell it.
See, it went up at least as much as the cup and handle.
I told everyone it would go up.
So
I haven't-
one more bet, one more guess, not really guess. One more look at the stock.
Can I go?
Of course. What's your strategy?
Boang.
Or
So I
approach?
I see a sort of squeeze in the line, so I think it might like either go down. So think it might go down.
But the squeeze is like there, and and it has already went down. So
I think it's going down. There's potential evidence over here.
maybe, there might be a slight cup and handle, but it looks really small.
Like, I think it's gonna go down.
Yeah.
Is that your guess?
I think it might
Yeah, like
actually go
over
up.
here.
Also, Andrew wants to know when to sell. So what are your strategies on selling?
So when you see it go
Get
up,
an option. Just get
Well,
an
not really when it.
get options.
Well, if it like goes up, like the second it goes up, it might go up more, and you're basic. But like, so my strategy is like if it goes up, and then like the second day,
Sell when it
still goes
starts to
up?
go down.
One good rule,
Yeah.
everybody, is sell it when it no longer meets your standards. So
Sell when it
your
starts to go
standard might
down.
be that the stock's price has to be above both moving averages. So when it dips below the moving average, you should sell it. So if you have some sort of indicators or some criteria, when the stock no longer begins to become tradable, you just sell it. You get out. So we are pretty divided on this, on the future. So let's see who's right and who's wrong.
Go down.
yeah. See, I think I told you it was gonna go down.
It went down a little bit, but for the most part, it stayed the same throughout here, and then it drops.
It dropped so much.
Poor Apple.
I mean, they overprice everything. They
Yeah.
charge like what,
Overpriced
$140 a pencil?
No, they
Like,
don't.
I can
They
get another
charge-
one.
They do a lot of deal with like internet companies.
Just keep the pencil, bro.
Exactly. Like
It's
whenever I sharpen it, I have to go back and buy
$94.
another one.
I
Why
think
would you sharpen it?
Amazon sells it expensive.
I think they sell not regular pencils, but Apple pencils.
I know.
I'm pretty sure they sell something called Apple pencils, not just pencils.
The only thing that I can afford is probably apple juice. You guys have probably heard that joke before, but I like it.
Yeah,
What?
because it's
I
like
don't know.
someone can't afford something in Apple, and then they're just like, I can afford Apple juice.
Yeah, like, I mean, their phones, they literally just slap another camera on it, raise the base by 0.05 inches, and then charge an extra $200. I mean, it's a good
And
business
they
deal.
add like stuff inside and make like the service better. And they give you FaceTime and other apps and stuff.
That's true. But Apple has such a wide market share, that they have people who literally just buy the iPhone to have an iPhone. So that's why they put out one like every year, and the price just keeps stacking up with minimal changes.
iPhone 14 is not so different from iPhone 13. They just
Yeah,
added
'cause-
more, like
Because like,
inside
because like to make money, they put like bugs in the phones or something, and then like over time it goes bad, and then suddenly the iPhone 14 comes out or something, and then they just and
People
then
need to buy new phones.
yeah, that's how they make money one way.
Okay. So one more stock. This one's very, very interesting. Hold on.
Target hospitality.
Hospitality. They basically build homes. This is around the beginning of 2022. So who wants to take a stab at this? Somebody who hasn't gone yet. Tim, I'm pretty sure you've gone.
No, I
You've
haven't.
participated a lot, so I want some of the other kids who haven't really talked much to go. Alan, I think you've gone, but you can call on somebody to go.
Me.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
You can't call on somebody who's been participating a lot.
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that? It's all right. Fiona, do you want to take a little stab at this? Do you think it's going to go up? Yeah. Can you explain why you think it's going to go up? Because of the squeeze?
It could keep going down and bankrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's only $2. Because like if it,
Technically, it's $3, but you're right. It could go
I
down.
don't think it's gonna go bankrupt, like, but because I
How,
don't
how
think
much?
it's
How many shares are you willing to buy?
I would only buy like, well,
How many dollars worth of shares would you buy?
I mean, I don't think that's gonna go to bankruptcy. So like I'd buy about like 10 shares.
So basically $30 worth of stock.
Yeah.
Tim, how about you?
Me?
Yep.
Let me see.
I'd buy like 5 shares.
Okay.
Actually-
Anybody else?
Actually, I change it because that like I feel like it's gonna go really up. So I'm gonna buy like I'd say 25.
$25 worth of shares. $75 worth of shares. How much up do you think
I'll
it's gonna
buy
be,
like
Alan?
What?
maybe
Alan, how much upwards do you think it would be?
I think it'd go like they could go around $5 to like $6.
Alan, you've been looking at the chart. It went up by $6.
oh
So if
that's great.
you put in $100, you would get $200.
Which is a lot.
Great.
You're doubling the money basically.
And so I actually did not catch this one, but my dad did. And he made, see, my dad, he put in about $20,000 and made $40,000. Shosha, I'm glad you're muted because how, you ask? So let's take a look. So you guys are looking at it like this, right? You can see this stock has formed a bit of a base. So what we call a base is kind of flatness on the graph. And basically this flatness shows that the price isn't changing much. The people who have stocks here aren't selling it or buying any more. They're just content with what they have. So that means the stock has the potential to move up. And so Target Hospitality got a contract from the government that day and said that they have a plan in order to build, I think it was housing for homeless people. So that's why their stock went up a lot. And it continues to be like this. And it goes up here. You can see an even stronger base down here. See, this uptrend makes this one look like nothing.
Whoa.
So if someone invested like a lot of money, they make
No,
even
a lot of people invested a lot of money. I mean, everybody had a very high hopes for this stock. So yeah, you're right. But
Wait,
basically,
Target Hospitality Corp. Like TH
Yes,
Thailand. Definition Thailand.
that's the country initials.
Yes, they're using a country initial.
I mean, it's just it's probably a coincidence. I mean, there's a lot of stocks in the market, and honestly, you can't swing a cat throughout those without hitting like some sort of other acronym.
Swing a cat?
Yeah, like you can't swing a cat without hitting like something because they're everywhere. It means like you can't really
Not
move
really.
around and then not run into another one of those.
Oh,
Basically, they're all acronyms. They just mean different things. They may look the same.
what does 412.34K mean? It's at the bottom of the
Oh,
chart.
that's how many people trade the shares. So if you look at it, that's how many people have, that's how many times, or that's how many shares traded hands that day. Or I think how much dollars, how much money was traded hands?
What is it? The volume or something?
It's volume. Yep,
That's a lot of money. But
that is a lot of
that's
money.
like combined.
I mean, Amazon's volume is 55 million. So it's not really that much in the face of other ones.
Amazon dropped so much. I think it's gonna go up.
I mean, it's in a
Well, they haven't-
very much downtrend right now. So
They haven't like formed a really good base yet.
Yeah, but it's like going so low that Amazon like should go up.
Well, maybe
Not
it's gonna go
necessarily.
maybe it's gonna go so low that it's gonna like drop
Fall
even
into
more
debt?
until it goes up.
No, it's never gonna go into debt because like CEO is like a billionaire. so-
most companies actually are in debt. They borrow money to start up their company, and then they pay it back little by little. So
But
it's not about if the
Amazon's-
company's in debt, it's about if their debt is manageable. Can they afford to pay it back realistically?
Amazon's owner is a billionaire, bro. He can like buy so much of his company stocks and like basically he would still have like billions of dollars left.
Maybe. So let's take a look at the investment competition that we will be
Yes.
attending.
Is it hosted by you?
It is hosted by me and Junior Coach, but mostly me. So the way that the competition works is that you are scored on your portfolio performance and your strategy. You don't need to put in your strategy, but it will help you a lot. So basically, submitting
Will
your
you, like,
strategy,
Will
Can
you
you
test
what?
our strategy?
you can.
Like, will you mark our strategy? Like,
I
are there
won't
like
be. I don't think I'll be the one doing it, but maybe.
there is gonna be someone marking our strategies.
Yeah.
Strategies count on if we're first or second.
Yeah, I guess they could.
Does the final amount of money count?
Yeah.
Yes.
How
If
much
you
money you've
go
made?
in a team, like will everyone get the amount of money or will it just be like the whole team split evenly?
I think I mean, it's yours to do whatever you want, and most people split it.
Like, there's teams?
You can team up with other people and join as one. Are you calling Eric?
Yes.
Cool. I thought he couldn't make the class today, or like at all.
I mean, like, he's always sleeping, you know?
Does he have a lot of schoolwork?
It's vacation.
Oh,
How old is he?
he's 1 year older than me.
No, how old are you?
How old
I
are you?
am 1 year younger than Eric.
You are 16 years old.
I am 15 years old. Is Eric 17? I thought he was
No.
16. I thought he was 16.
He is. He's turning 17 this year. Next year.
Nice. I mean, it's almost next year. So yes, you may
Yes.
form teams to compete, but you must use one account per team to do so. And you guys can register here. I will post the link in the, not description, but
Push in the Google Classroom.
I have posted it there as well.
Okay. I'm going there right now. Bro, we're using Google Forms. I need to do Google for that.
You're doing Google what?
But you're already using Google when you do Google Classroom.
Yeah.
True. How many people are competing?
Everybody in this class and a couple more people, actually. I don't know.
Oh shoot, I need to create an Investopedia account.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has to, but I will walk through, first register, and then I will walk through the account creation.
Don't we need to like do the teams first? Because it asks how many people are on your team.
Hey, you could say one if you're doing by yourself, but if you want to team up with somebody, you can like ask them here if somebody you want to team up with. And no, I will not be accepting team requests.
No.
Hey, Eric should be fine. Eric's a nice dude.
Yes, and he can use stocks real nice.
Nice. Has he made any money?
Loads.
How much money has he made?
He's got $10 million. $10 million.
In Investopedia?
Yes. He's OP.
So basically, right now, all we're doing is signing up for the investment.
Okay. I
So
need to
everybody
create an
look in the chat
Investopedia
and
account.
see if you guys can't see the form. I can post
It
it
teach
again.
us how to like create the Investopedia account first because it's asked to do an Investopedia account username.
Okay. So if you guys go to Investopedia, which I'm sure you can type in, go here, go straight to simulator. Oh, well, I'm logged in, so.
Wait, you can get cryptocurrency in Investopedia Simulator?
Yeah. So basically here. I spelled Investopedia wrong. Okay, so click on Investopedia, go to simulator, click start trading, and then you can register. If anybody's having trouble, you can send something in the chat or say something out loud. Also, Tim, I know that you already have an Investopedia account. So I will put this up on the screen and let you.
It's my brother's account.
What'd you say?
Can we use my brother's account?
Sure. I mean, if he's okay with that.
Wait,
Of
will the
course he's
money be like
okay. He will instantly win the competition.
Oh, you guys all start off with the same amount of money.
Yeah, but so we're gonna take our money away?
No, This is gonna be a new game.
Hey, Mama.
It's not real money, don't worry.